I know there's been a huge delay with getting a video out, and I apologize. Things have been a little bit crazy, have not exactly gone to plan. And taking the furniture making class that I'm taking has definitely cut into my time a little bit more than I anticipated. And isn't the main reason for the delays. But between having my rigid saw break again, having that in the shop for 2 weeks, followed with my vehicle in a shop for almost a week, or something stupid like ball joints that they had to actually cut out of the wheel assembly and get fixed, took a lot longer than what I was needed. So not being able to pick up additional wood. My wife's vehicle just doesn't have a tow hitch, and it's not really important at this point to get one installed. Also, bouncing my camera off the countertop didn't help either. That was another week and a half of not being able to really film anything. Yeah, I have my phone. I could have used that, but I'm finding that it's a lot more difficult with memory space and everything else to be able to use my phone, so not a lot got done. But I'm back on track and working on finishing what I started about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Last couple of weeks have been a lot of work, a lot of pushing to get the family room in our house downstairs remodeled. And this is what you're going to see with what I'm doing. This is only part of the video. There's still a whole lot more to go, but I want to get something out to show what's going on and give you guys a little bit of insight into what I'm working on. The desk that I'm building at school is coming along very nicely. I'm unable to film there, but hopefully within a short period of time, probably closer to Christmas time, I should have it completed, and I can at least show you what I've put together there. I do plan on building a shelf set with a couple of extra drawers to go on top of it, and that's something I'm hoping I can get done by Christmas, but with everything else going on, I'm not sure whether that's going to pan out or not. We'll just see. So hopefully that'll be another build or another video that I can put out for you guys. But again, I apologize for the delay. Hopefully you enjoy seeing what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that this turns out to look the way that I want it to when I'm done. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm not going to complain about it. But thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Alright, this is one of the only rooms in the house that has not been finished. And this is what I get to start emptying out and getting ready to do something with. We have a lot of books, so we really have no place to put. So I'm going to be working on solving that. But in the meantime, in preparation for that, all of this has to be moved out of here. Not sure where I'm going to be putting everything, especially my computer and everything else that goes with it, but I'll be figuring that out and setting things up at least temporarily so that I can be able to actually get some stuff done as well. And we're going to start building built-in or cabinet style bookshelves and storage and everything else we need for down here, so it's actually a usable space and can be a little more comfortable. The first part of the process was ripping down a sheet of plywood into 3-inch strips that I would use to create the base that all of the cabinets are going to sit on.
This will give me about a 2.5 to 3 inch toe kick and allow me to level these individually without having to level the entire cabinet at the same time. With all the pieces cut to size, now I can just get the pocket holes put in them to help make assembly a little bit easier. These are never going to be seen, and so it really doesn't matter if they're pocket holed or not, and it just makes it a lot easier. This is the first of 5 different base units that I put together to put the cabinets on. Each one is a different size and had to be cut and placed individually. I don't have that on camera. During that time is after I had dropped my camera and broke it. I just wanted to get this done. I didn't want to wait another week and a half or 2 weeks to be able to film getting these in place and getting them tied together and leveled. This is section 1 of 5. This is a bench that is going underneath the window. Everything else is built off this. Once this is in place and centered, that makes sure that I get the measurements exactly where I want them and can be able to place the rest of the pieces where they need to go. After some adjusting and multiple test cuts, I got the router set to where I could be able to cut the dado for the top and bottom, which gave me ½ an inch of material to work with, which helps just make the measurements a lot easier. So in this shelf, it being 18 inches wide, 15 inches high, I know that I have to cut the end caps at 14 inches, and then it's an even number all the way across for the dividers as well. It just made it a lot easier for assembly. And repeating the same process in a little different manner for the dados in the middle of it. This section is going to have 3 dividers, 2 sets of drawers, and an open box in the middle. Just using my guide rails, I pushed just push my router through and cut the dados that I needed for the dividers. And the assembly process is just like any other box that you build, whether it's a cabinet base or anything else. Getting everything clamped down, squared up, and ready to put the dividers in and get it assembled. And now I can let this dry and start working on the next portion. This section is going to have shelves instead of drawers, so I need to put in some shelf pins and be able to have this somewhat adjustable. I don't need shelf pins the entire length of the section, so I'm just putting 3. That gives us a little bit of variability that we can work with and can adjust the shelves as needed. Using the shelf pin jig that I got from Miles Craft, I was able to get all the shelf pin holes put in and get everything ready. It was after cutting this section and getting ready to start on the other one that the blade carrier for my table saw decided it was no longer going to function, and I was unable to raise or lower the blade, and any attempt that I made to adjust that or get it to work caused the drive belt to slip, and that was it. So this was all I was able to do until I was able to get the saw back about a week and almost 2 weeks later. Unfortunately, the day after I got my saw back is also the day that I knocked my camera off the stand and happened to land it right on the gimbal in such a way where I was no longer able to record anything. So that ended up being sent out to Texas to get replaced and sent back, and that took about another week and a half. So the next video, I apologize, there's going to be a lot of missing aspects of what I'm doing because I wasn't able to film it, and also just the delay in wanting to get everything done. We'll start with showing what all I've built and the painting and getting everything actually finally installed in the basement. In total, I ended up building 5 base units, 8 shelves, some of them for books, some of them for collectibles, curios, games, whatever. And I changed my mind on a couple things and redesigned things along the way. And I'm in the process of building 2 corner shelves that will replace some of the straight bookshelves that are in place at the moment. So you're going to see some changes as we go, and I hope you enjoy this part of it, and I'll see you on the next video as we start to finish it. And with the assembly of this one put together, it's time to let it dry. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. And I apologize, this wasn't really as much as I wanted to show. But hopefully this gives you an idea of what I'm working on, and I'll show you more here next week.